Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. Today I am going to solve Cambridge IGCSE past paper 2, May-June 2024. Before starting the paper, I request you please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. Let's start. Question number 1, write that number 2,02,002 in the figure. Look here, this is 2,000,000 and 2,002. This is the number in figure. Next, put one pair of bracket into this calculation to make it correct. Look here, we have to place a bracket when we solve. The answer is 0. Look here, if we place the bracket here, now this value become 12 minus 3 is 3. The remaining numbers 5 minus 3 minus 2. Look here, the left side become equal to 0, and therefore this is the solution. Or question 3, simplify 7x minus 8y minus x minus y. Now we will subtract the like term. 7x minus x, we get 6x, and 8y and minus y, we get minus 8 minus 1, it's minus 9, and this is minus 9y, and this is the answer. Next, question number 4, the base of cuboid, measure 10 centimeter by 7. The volume of cuboid is 280 cubic centimeter. Calculate the height of cuboid. The volume of cuboid formula is length multiply width multiply height, and the base of cuboid is length into width. We write is 10 multiply 7, and the height we have to calculate. Volume given here is 280 cubic centimeter. Therefore, height will be equal to 280 divided by 70, and this will be equal to 7 times 4 is 28, and 4 centimeter is the height of the cuboid. Next, question number 5. In a city, the probability that it will rain today is 0.15. Find the probability that it will not rain today in the city. The probability of not rain will equal to the 1 minus probability of rain. We can write this 1 minus probability of rain here is 0.15. Now this value will be equal to 0.85. This is the answer. Question number 6. Factorize completely. Firstly, we will take the common. Look here, the common here is xy. Therefore, we write xy as a common. Therefore, the remaining values will be 4x, and we will write minus as it is 5, and xy is taken as a common. Therefore, we will write y only here, and this is factorization of this expression. Now we move the next question of this paper. Question 7. The scale of map is 1:40,000. The map distance between two villages is 37 centimeter. Calculate the actual distance between two villages. Answer in kilometer. Look here. Here is map length ratio, actual length. Here is 4:40,000. This ratio in centimeter. Next value here is the map distance is 37 centimeter. We will write 37, and the actual distance we have to calculate, we write here is x. Now we take the ratio between length, that is 37 over 1 equal to x over 40,000, and this will be equal to 40,000 multiply 37, and this value is in centimeter. We will convert into kilometer. Look here, you will divide this number by 100,000. Therefore, divided by 100,000, and this number will become into kilometer. Therefore, we will write 100,000 kilometer. And look here, 40 will be cancelled, and this value will be equal to 4 multiplied 37 over 10 is 3.7, and this value will be equal to 14.8 kilometer, and this is the answer. Question 8, work out 3 over 7 minus 1 over 14. Write the answer in simpler form. This is the fraction 3 over 7 and 1 over 14. The denominator of both fractions not same. Therefore, we will make the denominator same if we multiply the first fraction by 2. Now look here, the denominator become 14. Therefore, we'll write 14, and the numerator here will be 6 minus 1, and this will be equal to 5 over 14. This is the answer. Now question number 9. The diagram shows a right angle. Calculate the length AB. Look here, this is the right angle and this is the angle given. The side which is adjacent to the angle is called adjacent side, and the side which is opposite to the right angle is hypotenuse. Therefore, the ratio of the adjacent side, our hypotenuse, this is equal to cos x degree. Look here, the cos 37 degree will be equal to adjacent side here is AB and hypotenuse here is 8. Therefore, AB length will be equal to 8 times cos 37, and this will be equal to 6.389, and 3SF value will be 6.39. This is the answer. Question 11, solve the simultaneous equation. Look here, the first equation is 5t minus 2w equal to 19. Second equation, 3w plus 3t plus 2w equal to 5. Look here, equation 1 and the second equation, equation 2. If adding equation 1 and 2, 5t minus 2w plus 3t plus 2w, and this will be equal to 19 plus 5, and we can write this 5t minus 2w plus 3t plus 2w. This will be equal to 24. 2w, it would be cancelled. 8t will be equal to 24, and t will be equal to 24 over 8, and this will be equal to 3. Now, to get the value of w, we will substitute the value of t in equation 1. Therefore, we write this equation 1 to 5t minus 2w equal to 19. Then 5 into the value of t here is 3. We write 3 minus 2w equal to 19. And we can write this 15 minus 2w equal to 19. And this minus 2w will be equal to 19 minus 15. This is minus 4. W will be equal to minus 4 over minus 2. And this will be equal to 2. Therefore, the W is 2, T is 3. Next question 12. Simplify part A, 32g power 16, our 16g power 8. 32, we can divide this 32 by 16. 16 times 2 is 32. 16 times 1 is 16. We write here is 2g16 over g8, and we shift the g8 from denominator to numerator. This value become 2 into g power 16 minus 8, or we can write 2g power 8. This is the answer. Part B, 625k power 8 into 1 over 4. Look here, 625, we can write this 5 power 4. And k power 8, we write as it is, whole power 3 over 4. This whole power will be multiplied the power of each value. Look here, 5 power 4 it becomes 5 power 4 into 3 over 4 and k in power 8 into 3 over 4. Look here, 4 will be cancelled. 4 times 2 is 8. And this value becomes 5 power 3 into k power 6. 5 power 3 is 125 into k power 6. This is the answer. Question number 13, part A, shade the region A union B. Look here, this is the region A. And B dash is the region other than B. And we will shade also the B dash. And this region outside B. Therefore, we will shade outside B also. This is the shaded region of A union B dash. Next is the part B. Part B use set notation to describe the shaded region. Look here, the region outside the P union Q. This region will be the P union Q dash. And we have to describe the set notation only this shaded region. Now this only for this shaded region, we will take intersection R. And this will be the set notation for this shaded region. Now we move the next part, next question. Question number 14. Question number 14. P, Q, R, T are the points on circle. AB is tangent to circle. ATP 50 degree, angle PTR 48 degree, PQ equal to QR. Find the angle PRT. Look here, this is the angle between tangent and chord is 50 degree. The AT and TAT is the tangent, TP is the chord. The other two chords, TP, TR and PR, this segment is called alternate segment. So this angle is equal to 50 degree. And this is the property of circle. We write here is the angle in alternate segments always equal. Therefore, we write the angle PRT equal to 50 degree. Next, find the angle QPR. This is the angle QPR we have to calculate. If we calculate the angle PQR, then we can find the angle QPR easily because this is isosceles triangle. Look here. First, we calculate this angle Q. This is the diagonally opposite to the cyclic quadrilateral PTRQ. Therefore, the sum of diagonally opposite angle always supplementary. Look, we write here is the angle T plus angle Q will be equal to 180 degree. And this angle T is 48 degree, Q is, we write as it is 180 equal to 180. Therefore, Q will be equal to 180 minus 48. This will be equal to 132 degree. And this is 132 degree angle. Therefore, the remaining angle QPR and QRP equal because this is the angle on the base of the isosceles triangle. We name it as this angle X degree. This will be also X degree. Therefore, we can write this X plus 132 degree will be equal to 180 and 2x equal to 180 minus 132 and this will be equal to 48. Therefore, x will be equal to 48 over 2 and therefore x will be equal to 24. This is the QPR angle. Therefore, we write here is the 24 degree. Question 15. The time taken for each 200 student to complete calculation is measured. The cumulative frequency diagram shows the result. Use the diagram to find the interquartile range. Look here, we have to calculate interquartile range. The formula of interquartile range is the Q3 minus Q1. And this is the upper quartile and Q1 is the lower quartile. Upper quartile is the 3/4 of total frequency value minus Q1 is the 1/4 of frequency value. Look here, the 3/4 of the frequency, the total frequency here is 200. We can write this to 3/4 multiplied 200. This will be equal to 1/50th value minus 1/4 of 200 is the 50th value. Now, therefore, the difference between 1/50th value and the 50th value, this will be the interquartile range. Look here, this is the middle of the 40 and 60, this position, and at this position, the this horizontal line meets the graph. At this position, we will draw a vertical line from this position towards the x-axis, where the time of the calculation given. Look here, this value is 16. We write here is 16 second is the 50th value. Next is the 150 value, 150th value. Look here, this is the middle of the 140 to 160, and we will draw a horizontal line, and this horizontal line meets the graph at this position, and we will draw a vertical line, and this vertical line intersect the x-axis at this position. This is the value of the time. Here is 27 seconds. Therefore, we write 27 seconds. The difference will be 20 minus 11 is the 11 second. This is the interquartile range. Part B, the number of students taking more than 40 seconds to complete the calculation. To find the value of number of students taking more than 40 seconds, firstly, we will find the student who take time 40 seconds to complete calculation. Look here, this is the position of 40 seconds. We will draw a vertical line. This vertical line intersects the graph at this position. Now, from this position, we will draw a horizontal line, and this horizontal line meets the graph at this position. Look here, this line intersects the y-axis, that is, and this is the middle of 192 and 196. Therefore, we will write here is the 194. The students who take more than 40 seconds, the student will be 200 minus 194. Therefore, we can write here the number of students will be 200 minus 194. This will be equal to 6 number of students. Question number 16, rearrange the formula to make H the subject. Now we will write A as it is, and we shift pi r square from left to right to left side. Therefore, this value become A minus pi r square equal to pi into dh. We have to shift pi d from right to left side. We divide this equation pi d on both sides. Look here, when we divide the equation both sides pi into d, look here, this value equal to h equal to a minus pi r square over pi d. This is the value of h. Question 17, work out the value 2.1 into 10 power 101 into 8 into 10 power 10 1. Look here, firstly we will multiply 8 into 2.1, we get 16.8. Next we will multiply these values which have same base, and look here, the 10 power 101 into 10 power 101, this become 10 power 101 plus 101. Therefore, we can write this 10 power 202. This is the answer. Next is part B, 2.1 into 10 power 101 plus 2.1 into 10 power 100. In this question, firstly, we open the bracket. We write this value 2.1 into 10 power 101 plus 2.1 into 10 power 100. Look here, in both term, having the 10 power 100 is a factor. Therefore, we take 10 power 100 as a common. Therefore, the remaining value will be 2.1 into 10 power 1 plus 2.1, and 10 power 100 is taken as a common. Therefore, we can write 10 power 100 into 2.1 into 10 is 21 plus 2.1, we can write 23.1 into 10 power 100. We have to write in standard form. Therefore, 23.1 we can write 2.31 into 10 power 100. Therefore, the value become 2.31 into 10 power 101, and this is the answer. Question 18, the diagram shows two sides VA, VB of regular polygon. Angle BVX is y degree, AVB 11.5 degree. This is BVX and this is y degree, and this is AVB, this is 11.5 y degree. Find the number of sides of this polygon. Firstly, we will find the angle y. Look here, this is the straight line AVX. Therefore, the sum of adjacent angle on straight line equal to 180. We write 11.5y plus y will be equal to 180. We write the property sum of adjacent angle on straight line. Look here, this value becomes 12.5y equal to 180, and the y will be equal to 180 over 12.5, and this value will be equal to 14.4 degree, and the value of angle AVB will be equal to 11.5 multiplied by 11.5y, and this will be equal to 11.5 into 14.4, and this equal to 14.4 multiply 11.5, this is equal to 165.6, and this is the interior angle AVB. We write here is the angle AVB, and this each interior angle of regular polygon, the formula is x degree equal to n minus 2 into 180 over n. Look here, the interior angle is 165.6 equal to 180 n minus 360 over n. Now we shift n from right to left side, it becomes 165.6 n equal to 180 n minus 360. We shift the value 180 n from right to left side. This value becomes minus 180 n plus 165.6 n equal to minus 360. And this value equal to minus 14.4 n equal to 360. And n will be equal to 360 divided by minus 360 divided by minus 14.4, and this will be equal to 25. This is the answer. Question 19 describes fully single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle W. To identify the transformation, we will use some rule here to identify. First is we see the size of the object and image. If the size is different, this is enlargement. Look here, the size is same, therefore this is not enlargement. Next, we see the object either is to be dragged or not. Look here, this is not dragged. And next, we join the object and image with the straight line. Look here, first corner points of the object and image with the straight line. Next, we will join the second corner point of the object and image point. Look here, this is not parallel. If the lines are not parallel, then this is the rotation. Therefore, this is the rotation, and we see this rotation is clock or anti-clock. Look here, this is rotation in clockwise direction. Find the center of rotation through which the triangle T rotate to triangle W. Calculate the center of rotation. We will draw the perpendicular bisector of these two straight lines, and where these two straight lines intersect, this point would be the center of rotation. Now we draw the perpendicular bisector of this first line. Next, I will draw the second perpendicular bisector of this second straight line. Look here, the first straight line here is in blue line, and the perpendicular bisector is perpendicular bisector blue lines. And next, you see here the second straight line in red. We will draw a next perpendicular bisector of this second straight line. This perpendicular bisector and first and second perpendicular bisector meet at this position. This position will be the center of rotation, and this is the center of rotation, and this center of rotation is 0, -2. To calculate the angle of rotation, firstly we join the object point to the center of rotation. Look here, I will join this first object point to the center of rotation, and then the second straight line we join from the image to the center of rotation. Look here, this angle will be the angle of rotation. Look here, this is the 90-degree angle. So then we say that this is rotation in clockwise direction. We will write here, this transformation is rotation through 90-degree clockwise with center 0, -2. This is the solution of part A. Now we move the part B. Question 19, part B. Draw enlargement triangle T with scale factor -2 and center of enlargement -1, 1. Look here, this is the triangle T, and the center of enlargement here is -1, 1. This is the position -1, 1, and this is center of enlargement. Now to enlarge figure, firstly we will draw a straight line passing through the object points and the center of enlargement. This is the first straight line, and same next straight line we will draw from the next object point to the center of enlargement. And we will draw a third straight line, and this straight line passing through the center of enlargement. Now to calculate the points of enlarged triangle, you should remember the image and object shape will be opposite to the center of enlargement when the scale factor is in negative. Next, to look here, the center of enlargement is -1, 1. The distance of the center of enlargement from the object point, this is the first object point, is the distance is 2 units. Now we will draw the 4-unit distance from the center of enlargement. When we take this distance opposite side, this distance will be 4 units, and this is the position where it meets. Look here, the distance of the object and the center of enlargement is 2 units. We will mark the distance 4 units away from this point. Look here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the position. And next we will mark the image point. Look here, the distance of this center of enlargement to the object point is 2 units. Now we will take the distance 4 units from this center of enlargement to the opposite side because scale factor is 2, minus 2. This is the point. And next we will mark the point here. Next point, look here, this distance, if this distance from the center of enlargement to the object is 1 unit. Now we will take the 2 unit distance. Look here, this is the position. Now we will join these points. We get the enlarged triangle, and this enlarged triangle is the enlargement of T with scale factor minus 2, and center of enlargement is minus 1, 1. Question 20, part A. F of x equal to 3 power x plus 2. Find x when f of x equal to 245. Look here, this is the value of f of x. We write here 3 power x plus 2 equal to 245. And this will be equal to 3 power x 245 minus 2, and this will be equal to 243. And we can write in power of 3. This is 3 power 5 and this is 3 power x. Both having the same base, therefore x will be equal to 5. This is the answer. Question 20, part B. Find x, f inverse of x equal to 7. We can write this x equal to f of 7. We shift the f inverse from left to right side, it becomes x equal to f of 7. Look here, the f of x equal to 3 power x plus 2. Therefore, f of 7 will be equal to 3 power 7 plus 2, and 3 power 7 equal to 2187 plus 2, and this is 2189. F of 7 is equal to 2189 and x equal to f of 7, therefore x equal to 2189, and this is the value of x. Question number 21, write the recurring decimal 0.41 as a fraction in simplest form. Look here, this is the decimal 0.41, and we suppose that let x equal to 0.41, and this is bar, and this shows the recurring digit. Therefore, we can write this 0.41111, and this recurring digits. Next, we will multiply this value by 10. We get 10x equal to 4.1111, and we subtract the equation 1 from 2. We can write this 10x minus x, and 4.111 minus 0.411. Look here, this value will be equal to 3.7. Therefore, 10x equal to 3.7. X will be equal to 3.7 over 10. This is 9x equal to 3.7, and we can write this 9x equal to 37 over 10, and therefore the x will be equal to 37 over 9 multiplied 10, and this is 37 over 90. This is the recurring decimal value in fraction. Question 22, solve the equation 10x plus square root 3 equal to 0. Look here, we can write 10x equal to square root 3 minus 3. In acute angle, let alpha be the acute angle, then tan alpha will be equal to square root 3. And this value equal to alpha will be equal to tan inverse square root 3. 3 square root, and we take the tan inverse. This is 60 degree, and we write the acute angle value is 60 degree. But here is the value of x. Range is 0 to 360. Look here, the value, negative value of tan in the second quadrant, in the fourth quadrant. If this is alpha, then this angle x degree will be equal to 180 minus alpha. And in this case, if this is alpha, then x will be equal to 360 minus alpha. Therefore, here are two values. The tan will be negative in the first second quadrant. In this case, x will be equal to 180 minus alpha. Therefore, we write x equal to 180 minus 60. This is 120. And in the, if the alpha is in fourth quadrant, we write here is the x equal to 360 minus 60 is 300. Therefore, we get two values, 120 and 300 for x. Question 22, simplify 2 over y plus 1 minus 3 over y. Look here, firstly, we have to make the denominator same. In the first fraction, to make the denominator same, we multiply the denominator by y and also multiply the numerator with y to make the equivalent fraction. And to make denominator same, we multiply second fraction by y plus 1 and numerator also to make the fraction equivalent by y plus 1. Look here, both the denominator become same. We write as it is y into y plus 1, and the numerator is 2y minus 3y minus 3. Now this value 2y minus y is minus y minus 3 over y into y plus 1. This is the fraction in single form. Question 24. The diagram shows a triangular prism. Calculate the angle between AB and the base ABCD. This is the line AB. We will draw here. And we have to calculate the angle between AB and this base. And to calculate the angle between AB and base, firstly, we will calculate the side AC. And this side AC, we can calculate by using the Pythagoras theorem for this triangle ABC, because the triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Therefore, we can calculate AC. After calculating AC, we can calculate the angle between AC and AB. Firstly, we calculate the length AC. So we write here in triangle ABC, AC square will be equal to 15 square plus 5 square, and this will be equal to 225 plus 25, and this is 250. Therefore, AC square is 250. We take the square root on both sides. We get AC, and AC will be equal to square root of 250. And we have to calculate the angle between CAV. And this angle we can calculate by considering the triangle ACV, in triangle ACV. This is the right angle triangle. And in this right angle triangle, we use the trigonometric ratio. This is the angle, and AC side will be adjacent side and VC side will be opposite. Therefore, we write tan ACAV equal to 4 over square root 250, and we write here is angle CAV will be equal to tan inverse 4 over square root 250, and this value is equal to 14.2 degree. This is the answer. Question 25, simplify this fraction. Look here, this is the fraction pt minus p minus t plus 1 over 1 minus t square. We will simplify by factorization of numerator and denominator. Look here, here are 4 terms. We take the common in first 2 terms, we get t minus 1, and the next 2 terms here is common is 1. We write minus 1 into t minus 1 over 1 minus t square. We can write as 1 square minus t square. And look here, the t minus 1 is a common factor in both terms. Therefore, we write t minus 1 as a common. The remaining value will be p minus 1. And we can factorize this 1 square minus t square by using identity a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, this expression become 1 plus t into 1 minus t. Now, minus t plus 1, our p minus 1, our 1 plus t into 1 minus t. Look here, this is minus t plus 1 is same as 1 minus t. Therefore, this is common factor. We will cancel it and we get p minus 1. We get minus p plus 1 over 1 plus t. This is the simplification of this fraction. Now the question number 26. Question 26, in the diagram, find the position of vector of S in terms of P and Q. Look here, the position vector of S will be equal to OS, and OS will be equal to OR plus RS. Here RS is equal to OR, therefore we write OR plus OR. This equal to 2 times of OR. Now we can write OR equal to 2 into OP plus PR, and this will be equal to 2 OP plus 2 times of PR. Here is the PR over RQ equal to 1 over 2. Therefore, we can write PR over RQ equal to 1 over 2, and we can write PR over PQ, that's equal to 1 over, look here, this is 1 ratio and this is 2 ratio. Therefore, PQ will be 3. Therefore, we can write 1 over 3. Now, PR will be equal to 1 over 3 into PQ. Now, we can write 2 times of OP plus 2 times of 1 over 3 PQ. Now, we can write 2 times of OP plus 2 over 3 PQ. We can write OQ minus OP. And look here, the OP here is small p, and we write 2 over 3 as it is. OQ is Q and OP is minus p, and we can write this 2p plus 2 over 3q minus 2 over 3p. Simplify 2 over 1 p minus 2 over 3p plus 2 over 3q, and this will be equal to The denominator of both terms is different. Therefore, to make denominator same, we multiply 3, the first fraction, we get 6 over 3 and minus 2 over 3. We can write 6 minus 2 over 3 into p. That is 4 over 3p plus 2 over 3q. This is the position vector of OS. This is the answer.